other people. Some people are newer souls and older souls.
Some are old, some are young. You can tell, I mean, older souls, it's a journey. We're all on it.
Right.
We come from life number one to life whatever, 100-something for an old soul like yourself. Mm-hmm. And it's a journey to empathy. The more often you experience an incarnation, the more you grow, the more you learn that we're all connected. And really it's all about love and developing that open heart.
Yeah, it really is interesting. So when did you realize that you first had this ability?
Well, I was quite old by the time I really figured it out. I probably had the ability from childhood, but I had a very traumatic upbringing with an alcoholic father, and I shut down. I went inwards, and I think that helped me to really develop the connection with the soul world. And it wasn't until I was in my 40s that I kind of heeded the call. I kept hearing from psychics. They would tell me, you know, you're psychic. You should be doing something with it. And I felt as psychic as a wet paper bag, you know. It was something other people did. And then I had this extraordinary experience when I was on a trip to Hawaii, and I ran into my uncle in a bookstore. And it was a little bit of a shocker because he'd been dead for 10 years at that point. And he was there, like about a foot or 18 inches away from me for just like a second. It was just like that. But with a very clear message about wanting to work with me. So I gave it a try and found that I could actually communicate with the other side, the soul world as I call it. And spent the next 3 years really developing my skills. Because intuition's a talent, like any talent, and they are all past life related. You know, the reason that you're good at something in this life is because you've done it before. You know, you'll see that with prodigies. You know, these kids who can play amazing guitar or something.
Right.
They're not just learning it in this life.
Right. So when a little, like, a 3-year-old or a 5-year-old is brilliant at some instrument, they were when they were in another life.
Yeah, they're tapping into past life.
And the difference between a past life psychic and another psychic is?
Well, I always stress that I'm not a medium or a fortune teller. I don't check in with Aunt Maisie on the other side and make sure she's okay. I'm working with elevated spirit guides, and they have the big picture. They can see where you've been, where you're going, how you're connecting up this web with other people, other souls, soulmates. It's a little bit more big picture. Mm-hmm.
And so when we talked on the phone, it's really interesting because I didn't think you could do this over the phone, but we talked over the phone and you said a lot of things about past lives of mine that make a lot of sense of who I am today, why certain things affect me, why certain things matter, why I feel certain ways. They're personal, so I don't want to share them with, sure. But it was amazing because everything made sense. I was like, that's why, and it does make sense that we all experience different things so that we can learn more compassion, learn more because we've had all those other sides, you know, being, you know, a victim or whatever's happened, right. So you have compassion for people.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
And what I didn't ask you, because I love animals so much, do animals evolve? Do animals come back as animals? Or like do they keep coming back into different souls of different animals?
We stay in the same species. You know, if you're a human in past lives, you'll be a human now. And animals are the same way. But we often are with animals. They have shorter lives than ours, usually. So we can see them multiple times in this life. The same soul will come back to be with us. So we develop this connection. My cat Lily, who's like a little furry soulmate, we've been together for centuries. I mean, we've known each other for maybe thousands of years. And I think one of the most exciting things is that when you go to, like I did, went to the rescue center, I knew immediately. My kids are going, oh, look at this one. I'm going, no, this is my Lily. She wasn't even called Lily then, but I just kind of knew.
Wow.
She had been my cat Tiger when I was a kid. same orange, different gender, but same orange cat. And we kind of fell in love. And
well, that'll be comforting for people who have to, because losing a pet is a really difficult thing. So when someone has to put an animal down, and you get to be with it again. So that's,
I think it should be comforting.
yeah.
And also what I think is really exciting is that you can actually petition the universe, as it were, to be with that soul again. Put out the request.
Yeah, manifest things.
Yes, really.
Yeah.
And the animals want to be with us as much as we want to be with them.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to talk more with Ainsley after this. We'll be back. All right, we're back.